Hi there, and welcome to our Diamond Debate series from ESPN Fantasy. This is Matthew Berry. I am Eric Carabao, and today we're debating your starting first baseman. Is it Mark Teixeira or Prince Fielder? You're sitting there late in round two. Matthew, what you going to do?
Well, obviously both guys are studs, right? You can't go wrong with either one. But to me, if I've got the choice between those two guys, I'm going Prince Fielder, right? This is a guy that's averaged 40 home runs the last 4 years. It's a contract year for Prince Fielder. You expect him hopefully to step up there. Both guys last year had a bit down years, right? Neither Tex nor Fielder had what you expected. So you're hoping for 09 years from each of these guys. And you look at what they did in 09. Fielder, 46 home runs, 141 RBIs, 299. Teixeira, 39, 122, and 292. Fielder had better numbers across the board in 09. The argument for Teixeira, obviously, is his consistency, except last year he wasn't consistent. And the argument for Teixeira is the batting average, except last year he hit 256. The argument for Teixeira is that he never gets hurt, except last year he got hurt. To me, give me the 26-year-old Prince Fielder who's in a contract year versus the 30-year-old Mark Teixeira, who, by the way, last year had a 4-year high in strikeouts.
Well, you just made my argument, kind of, except I like Teixeira better because consistency, and after April every year, except last year when he struggled a little bit into May, you know he's going to put up the numbers. And you know what? Prince has these highs, these lows. Teixeira every year is good, and I'm not going to assume he's going to be hurt again. A lot of things went wrong for him last year, a lot of injuries, but he still ended up with 33 home runs and 108 RBIs. If that's an off season, I want to get what he's going to really do, which is probably more like 2 years ago with 39. He can knock in 120 runs. I expect Derek Jeter's going to have a better season this year. Both these guys are good. I like the Yankees offense better, and when in doubt, I'm going to go with the guy in the better offense.
Yeah, you know, to me, the argument is I try to protect batting average as much as possible. And to me, you know Fielder's going to hit more home runs, right? So the question is the batting average, right? And we always know Teixeira is a slow starter. Career 274 in the first half, 299 in the second half. But what happens is what happens this year when he starts slow again, and then you're like, is it just a typical Teixeira slow start, or is this last year where he hit 256? You're just not going to know. To me, he gets so many at-bats that to have that low batting average without the potential of 40 homers, which you know Fielder has, to me is just a slight more risk than Prince Fielder. Obviously, both are studs, but I'm going Prince. You're going Big Tex.
I think he has a potential for 40. He hit 39 2 years ago. But yes, these are both guys who are going to put
Once you hit 30, it's going downhill. He's like,
right?
oh, sure, trust me.
Well,
once you hit
30,
it gets ugly. It gets ugly.
All right. These are the number 6 and number 7 first basemen in ESPN Fantasy League. Teixeira's ahead of Prince Fielder by 1 spot. That's enough for me. All right. Go to ESPN.com now. Draft one of these first basemen. Draft them both if you can. One of them will be a nice corner guy. For Matthew Berry, Mr. Sunshine, I'm Eric Carabao. Get in the drafts.